And this concentration camp in Florida, um, DeSantis awarded that to IRG. They were a big contributor to his campaign. So everybody is paying each other off in this as well and making out on it. And of course, all the money is coming from the taxpayers and from people being thrown off their health care who are going to die.
Correct. And so what we've done is Donald Trump said he wants to make America great again. And someone finally got him to nail down when he thought America was great. And it turns out it's the 19th century, the Gilded Age. And if you think about the Gilded Age, who didn't have rights? Well, you and me, gay people, women, black people, children who could be used as labor. And even, white heterosexual men who just weren't rich, right? They worked in factories. They often died in their 50s and 60s if they even made it to that age. They had no rights. They had no unions. They barely could organize. If they tried to organize, they could get shot by private police who were hired by their companies. For Trump, this was the idyllic age in America because you had this small group of people who got incredibly rich off of cheap labor and also off of cheap labor that was a concentrated force of labor because women were largely not in the workforce. So you had a smaller, concentrated group of desperate people who you could exploit, including children. And this era was great for a small number of people, but terrible for everyone else. There was no Medicaid, no Medicare, no Social Security. People died poor and broke. They're trying to get us as close back to that as possible, including promising to use the immigrants who are detained at these facilities for an indeterminate periods of time as free labor, as cheap labor. Trump said on camera they're going to give the owners of these concentration camps custody over the people that they incarcerate, and then they'll be able to lease them out as labor.